Welcome back, Phosphor Dot fans. Earl at thelogbook.com here, and we are back on the Atari 2600 and back with an old favorite. Recently played the Atari 7800 version of this game and talked about the fact that there really wasn't a stinker of a Ms. Pac-Man port on any of Atari's consoles. Well, let's back up and look at the 2600 version, which I'm not sure anyone was looking forward to it as much as they should have been, given how the 2600 version of Pac-Man itself turned out. But despite suffering some of the same hardware and graphical limitations as the original Pac-Man did, as well as some pilot error on the part of the player tonight, this version, this was a far superior port of its arcade inspiration than Pac-Man itself was. Okay, let me try to actually concentrate on the game here for a second. Now, you still have some flicker going on with the ghosts, but one big difference here is that they are the colors that they are supposed to be. And, you can tell an attempt has at least been made to mimic the music of the arcade game. As opposed to Pac-Man, which opened with a piece of what I will charitably call electronic music that, sounded like someone was on a touch-tone telephone. As with the 5200 and 7800 versions of Ms. Pac-Man, things were helped quite considerably by the fact that General Computer Corporation, which had developed the arcade game Ms. Pac-Man originally as an unauthorized enhancement kit for arcade owners to add on to their Pac-Man machines, they also did the home ports for Atari as well, under contract, as well as a few original games, particularly arcade games. Blinky. you're not getting to the power pellet faster than I am this time. Blinky. Whoops. There we go, finally stepping somewhat closer to being in the zone. Somewhat closer, I didn't say I was in the zone, just stepping somewhat closer to it, possibly by accident. And of course, numerous times over the years, the original Pac-Man has been done justice on the 2600, chiefly by hacking this game as a starting point. And we even have the different mazes, although they're not exactly like the arcade mazes. That's okay. Well, there you have it, Ms. Pac-Man for the 2600. Definitely an improvement over the original Pac-Man on the 2600. And really kind of the beginning of a sort of a golden age of arcade ports, first-party arcade ports. Atari had done some good ones in the past, including Space Invaders, and I would say Asteroids was a good one as well. But having GCC on board to wrangle the code definitely helped usher in something of a new age. Thanks for watching.